What's up, guys? Christian back here at the Solarte Motorsports channel. So if you remember last time I checked in with you, we had just picked up the VQ35 from Sebastian. 500 bucks got me the tranny and the engine. So as it was last time I checked in with you guys, it was just on the engine stand. We hadn't touched it, hadn't messed with it. So today we're actually going to go ahead and strip it down to the block, down to the pistons, see how they put together. Hopefully everything's alright. Ordered new head gaskets and all the bolts and stuff, and once we got everything, we're gonna big thing, we have to make sure that the heads are flat. If those things are more warped than 0.004 of an inch, 4/1000ths of an inch, we can't use them. So that's a big thing. So here's hoping that the heads end up being flat, that way I could save myself a little bit of money and have a little bit more money to use on mods. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it and see what condition I got this engine in.
That's a fabric gasket. They put a fabric gasket and
orange. Oh my god.
RTV.
That's retarded.
Is that right? Like that? How it's all bent?
No, that's fucked up. This may actually be the worst engine I've ever picked up. Where's that 12 mil? You got a 12 mil deep?
Our quest to bring you the newest fruit roll-ups continues.
Flip it around.
Oh my god, I want you to look.
What?
Backwards.
Are you shitting me?
The f***ing dots go forward.
So this dumb fuck. Oh my god. Sebastian put it together. So I know at this point it's looking pretty bad, but I do want to take a moment and remind you guys I did only pay 500 bucks for the engine and the tranny. So if you're paying 500 bucks for like a whole drivetrain, honestly, you're pretty dumb if you don't expect something to be f***ed. I don't mind it. I totally kind of expected to go through everything just in case. Even if it was all perfect, I would have done that anyways. So I just thought that was funny, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and fix those, put the pistons in the right way, and slap this back. See, that's how you do it. This is why we picked up all those little plastic bags. Everything's labeled. What up? Everything's labeled. Everything's organized. What up? What's up? Head bolts bank too, right? Yeah. Guys, Wednesday, March 8th. Came back on my next day off. We got a shitload of stuff done today. I didn't really film every step because I feel like it's not really needed since we're going to be filming all of it putting back together. But so the engine, before last time we saw it had the headers on. We pretty much had everything besides the intake manifold, and now we got everything pretty much out. So this is the engine, obviously flipped upside down with the oil pickup. That looks like it's going to have to get changed. Crankshaft is spinning now, which it wasn't before. The pistons on one side are put in backwards. I'm missing a few cam caps. This is the wrong color RTB. Well, honestly, it's kind of a fucking mess. Pistons are out, looking straight into the camshafts, or into the crankshaft, sorry. All our parts are just spread out throughout the room. Like I said, I picked up those bags for a reason. Everything needs to be labeled to a detail. So we got the lifters for bank 1, the lifters for bank 2, flywheel related, brackets, and a lot of this shit wasn't really sorted like this and labeled when I got it. We still have a lot of concerns. Here's the pistons. Actually, 2 of the pistons were put with the wrong rod, because these all had to be corresponding exactly. So I think I had like the rod from 3 with the cap from 4. And then, 4 and 3 were mixed up together. Head gaskets, copper plated, not really needed. These are junk, they're a one-time part. Got my heads over here. This is going to be the one from bank 1. So see, all these lifters, you can see the valves there. Usually we'd have these little caps on them. So when the camshaft rotates, it's hitting the cap. So all of those, for the most part, looking good. Just a lot of kind of dumb mistakes while putting it together. But yeah, so that's an update. Harnesses on the floor. I don't need a harness since I'm putting the swap into a 350. Intake manifold. Once again, I don't need it because I've already got a ported and polished one. Comes with AEM parts, which is great, but K&N for life. Valve covers, probably thinking about getting these hydro dipped in like a red carbon fiber tint. Front cover, harmonic balancer. Like I said, we still are no luck on getting the little pins for the camshafts right there. All of our cams here, 2 intake ones and then our 2 exhaust ones. So yeah, day 2, pretty much just tearing it all down, and then we'll come back the next day and hopefully get started on putting it all together. Because it was all just a big ass pile of parts over here. So really just sorting through and organizing everything to find out what we're missing, what we need to do, and once we have that knowledge, we'll move on. Alright guys, so that was a breakdown of the new block. I totally forgot to film it, but those heads, we actually ended up measuring them and they were way warped, not going to be able to use them. So backup plan, rip off the heads off the Z downstairs. Hopefully those are flat and we can Frankenstein a motor together between both of them. And so that's going to be the next video. On a side note, I finally got myself a laptop so that videos are going to be coming out faster. And if I'm being honest, I got it because I want to get a tuner soon. So let me know what tuner recommendations you guys got. I've been thinking upright Bosaurus, but if you guys got some other options that I don't know of, leave them in the comments. Besides that, if you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, signing off.